Hello, my name is Neda MERRACHI and I'm the founder of modest fashion brand MERRACHI. Welcome back to the MERRACHI Podcast, and today I'm next to Yasmine. On the second episode of The Joy of Missing Out, we are going to talk about doing it anyway, even when it feels uncomfortable. As hijabi women, we sometimes step into spaces where we maybe not feel seen or welcomed, but we see that this generation is changing the narrative. Today we're going to talk about what it feels like to show up even when you feel nervous. We are recording this season from our bed at Miss MERRACHI because we believe that the best conversations happen when you feel at ease. So let's get into it. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You had a very busy week, right?
Yeah, pretty busy.
Yeah.
But it's now slowly coming to an end, and we're in bed, so it's the perfect time. Yeah. Perfect.
You can slow down.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because tell us, what have you been up to?
Oh, a lot actually. I'm now doing content creation, fashion content creation, full time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been going to Paris a lot. Now London. I just came from London this morning, and just traveling and just being starting my own thing in the fashion world.
I love that. I also love your content. But you know that. I love your style. It's very, how would you describe your style?
Oh, I think minimalistic with a twist, because I just like to have a simple, timeless base, but just add some fun to it. A really monochromatic outfit is usually my go-to, and then just add a fun shoe. Like a tabby.
Yeah. Do you also believe that the start of your outfit is your shoe? I believe that.
To be honest, sometimes, yeah. But I actually just take something I have, I want to wear on that day from my closet, and just style around it. That's always how I go about my day, if I have time. If I don't have time, I just go with something I call my uniform. I just wear a suit. Mm-hmm. That's just my uniform, in some fun suit, some shoulder pads, a silhouette.
You always look put together, always.
I try.
Even when you go to the gym, you look put together.
I try, but you know what? When I work out, I just want to feel comfortable, and I want to have a cute outfit. So I actually take my time online to look at cute outfits for the gym or for Pilates. Yeah, I love that. I don't know. I feel more motivated when I'm wearing a cute outfit.
Where do you get your modest inspiration from then? The internet?
Yeah, actually Pinterest, also TikTok a lot. But I actually a lot of people ask me where do you get your modest inspo? But I don't really look for modest. I just see what I can make work, what I see, and I'm just maybe it I kind of add my touch to it and make it more modest. But it doesn't have to be a fully modest outfit. I feel it's more personal if you just add your twist to it. So.
When did you start wearing the hijab?
It's almost 3 years now.
Oh, that's not a long time.
No, it's not so long, yeah.
How was the change from you going from a non-hijabi to a hijabi, in terms of fashion?
There wasn't a big change for me. I didn't really have to sort out my closet. It's just when I have a t-shirt, I just look for a long sleeve. But I wasn't really wearing much revealing items anyway. It just wasn't my style. I just didn't I always wore suits.
So it was always yours?
Yeah, always the same. But I feel with the hijab now, it has more character because I have to kind of spend more time picking out an outfit and try how to make it work. And I feel this, the whole process just adds my personality to it. So I actually got more creative with the hijab.
And I think that's also what's quite interesting about your style, because when I look at your style, everybody could have worn it. It's not specifically a hijabi outfit.
Yeah.
It's just a very nice, modest outfit.
Thank you.
Because you didn't start as a content creator, right?
No. I mean, after I finished school, I started with uni.
What did you study?
Business law.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was just like, it's not my passion, but no, it's not. But it was just like after school, it was just the first thing which worked because I just had to get into work fast because I was just living with my mom. So I started with uni and worked part-time at like as an like accountant is what you call it, I think. And and then like I started wearing like those suits, and for the office, like in Germany, in the office, wearing a suit as a woman, like a fun suit, is not so common. Fashion has always been like my thing, but I just didn't have the chance to study it or get into it because it just was too expensive. So I was like, let me express my creativeness on social media, and I just started posting like outfit checks, like for my office, like
is that your office where you always do the outfit checks?
No, it's my living room.
Oh, okay.
No. It's my living room. But like when I got ready for the office, I took extra time, and then I just like did like a quick outfit check. And it kind of like, I started on TikTok, and it blew up a bit. It was just like, I think it took some time to find the niche. Yeah. But yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it worked. Because did you start wearing the hijab when you were still like an accountant, or did you start it only when you were like starting to be a content creator?
Also with an accountant. I worked in 2 or 3 companies actually. And before the first company, I didn't wear the hijab. Then I just like stopped working there because of uni. Because this job is like, everyone's like, yeah, it's corporate 9 to 5, but it actually is just 9 to 9. It's like crazy. You're working like crazy, like until the night, even as a student, and it just wasn't doable. So I took a break. And then I just got into work again at a different company, and then with the hijab actually.
How did that feel like?
It was weird. I was so scared. I was also so scared to apply.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you were scared? You were scared of the comments, or like?
I was like, they're not gonna take me anyway.
Because how is it in Germany in terms of acceptance of modesty?
It depends on where you live actually, but for me, I didn't have so much issues getting into like a nice firm. Which was surprising for me actually. But to be honest, the people there, they don't really know anything about Muslim women or anything. So they'll be nice, but they just ask you like, is it just a style? Are you wearing it like for fashion or like for what? In Germany, it's like on Fridays, they get off work early, the offices, and they go have drinks.
Oh, yeah, that's
and they
also
would
in Holland.
Always ask me to get drinks with them. I'm like, no, thanks. No, I can't. Like, no. Oh, why? Like every week.
You know what I find difficult in the work culture in Holland? That there is like a hugging culture. That's something I find difficult.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how to deal with that. Like, trying to. I'm like, from a distance, I'm trying to do like this, or like even if you don't, I'm like, I cannot hug.
yeah. But in Germany, I didn't have it at work because I was always the youngest, always. So they don't really care. They're just you're lucky if they say good morning to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's okay. Like, it's just everyone is overworked. It's like in that.
It's just the culture there. It didn't have anything to do with you specifically.
No.
Okay.
No, but like that's just how I experienced it. But I do know that a lot of people in like different jobs are like with the hijab are struggling. It's hard. Like sometimes you don't even get an answer if you apply to a job, and the acceptance is not really there yet. I think it's getting better a bit, but it's not like how it should be, because it's like
indeed. Because you said you were scared to apply for the job. How did it turn out?
Good. They called me like the next day, and then I had like a call with them. And you're supposed to have like 3 calls, and after the first call I got like an email 10 minutes later, and we're like, you can start. Like,
amazing.
I was like, oh my god, okay,
that's amazing.
Go. But I was like, but then that's the thing, like you just have to sometimes just risk it and do it scared.
Yes. Because do you sometimes have the feeling that people think because you're a hijabi that you are not capable of some things?
I don't know if people think it or if it's just in my mind.
I think it's in our minds. Sometimes I do think that.
Yeah,
like it's in our minds.
Same. It's like, also, I just doubt myself, and I'm always like doing it. Like, it's actually like doing it scared is like the perfect sentence, actually. Like, yeah, you do it. You're like scared to try. Yeah. But what's the worst what can happen? You fail.
Indeed.
And then what, like, you move on. You try again, something else.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know why we're so afraid, actually.
But did it change for you over the years?
Being scared, not, but I just don't really spend so much time thinking about it. I have the feeling of being scared. Also, like with talking, like, or like I had like a style talk, like a style session in front of a lot of people, and I was almost shaking. I was like, oh my God. Really? Yeah. But
I can imagine.
I did it. And I talked for almost 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's amazing. Because, of course, now you're more into fashion. And if I'm thinking about, I'm, of course, also into fashion.
Yeah.
It's such a thing that you're scared to do something. For example, I have never been to a fashion week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm too scared.
I understand that because it's the industry, which is like, it's rough. In my opinion, it's rough. But it's not only because you're a hijabi, but the thing is, you're usually, what I experienced, you're one of the few only ones with the hijab, and people don't really, they look at you, but sometimes they're interested, like they just want to know and just look at you, and sometimes it's not so nice, but like you just have to live with it. Sometimes it's like, it's okay to be the only one in the room, so you just have to kind of represent.
Does it feel okay for you?
Now,
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know that this conversation feels for me so authentic because it feels like I'm really getting advice, because it really feels like that. Because how was it for you the first time? Because I'm really too scared to enter those rooms. Not because I don't think I belong there. I don't know what's making me so scared.
Maybe like just how they treat you or might treat you.
Yeah.
But it's I'm always like double like thinking about it and like, oh, what's gonna happen? But in the end, I do now, because like also at events, especially in Germany and like in the niche, I'm always the only hijabi, and no one has like an understanding of someone who's like what it means to wear the hijab.
But when you enter those rooms, are you like standing, like do you have it like in your mind that you're the only one in the room? Do you think about that, or are you just entering a room with another mindset?
I mean, I just let it come to me. And when I see that I'm the only one, I'm just like, okay, I just have to represent somehow and be like a good example, because sometimes people are scared to talk to you, or they just don't know how to act. And if you like get into a conversation with them and you're just like, they see that you're so chill, I feel like it's also good, because then for other hijabis, which like if they like meet someone else with the hijab, they're maybe more open. Yeah, true. So that's like what's really important for me. So, but now I think just like,
do you have the feeling that you need to prove yourself more? That you need to act up like more like?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I don't know if it's just like me, because I'm like a perfectionist. I'm always like doubting myself and always like not so sure if I'm even doing it like enough. So, but yeah, maybe that's also me. But I never got rid of being scared, or I haven't like, I don't have the formula for it. But what I think is, if I have like a bad experience with people, if they treat me badly, I don't take it too hard. Maybe it's not even my hijab. Maybe it's just maybe they're insecure. Maybe they have an issue. Maybe they had a bad day and they just don't know that you should not let your bad day like ruin everyone else's mood. But that's like not on me, because I know I'm nice, I would say. And I know like I try my best.
But do you try to act even more? Because I used to do that I'm trying to be over nice to people that are not in the modest scene, you know? To be accepted more.
Not anymore.
No?
No, not anymore. I used to, but I noticed that it's not getting me anywhere, and I'm losing my focus then.
Yeah, true.
Like why I'm there, what's my job, and I'm not like focusing on the important things, the important convos. So I'm just like how I am. If someone talks to me, perfect. If not, then it's also fine, because I had like events where no one would talk to me.
Yeah, and
I'm sitting there.
How do you do that?
To be honest, I try to not be on my phone so much, because I feel like you're not approachable, like not like at all.
But I feel like when we get uncomfortable in those situations, you will go on your phone.
You do, and I also do it, but I try to like snap out of it and be like, okay, I'll just like do something which is the most uncomfortable thing ever for me, and I just look around. Like, and I feel so stupid looking around and smiling a bit and just watching everyone. Yeah. I feel so stupid. But from experience, you don't look so stupid, actually. Yeah. And you look more stupid if you are on your phone the whole time, because then people remember you as not being approachable.
Yeah, and maybe as like the person that's like is not approachable.
Yeah, yeah. So I just feel like I'm making a fool out of myself by just looking around.
No, it's a really good advice, because do you ever start conversations by yourself that you're like, okay, I'm going to approach someone, I'm just going to talk?
Not so often, because I am actually shy. But when I feel like, okay, like when I see some people and I feel like, okay, they seem nice, I get like a good energy. And like my go-to is like what like my interest is like fashion. If I see something cute on someone, I just go up to them and compliment them. I even compliment people, like even if they're like, okay, like this reaction's like, okay, but I don't care.
Yeah, the best conversation starter is a compliment.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just what I do. And when I mean it and when I see it, I'm like, I'll just compliment you. If you want to talk to me after, perfect. If not, or if you give me like a weird response, that's not on me. Like, it's just, I was just like giving you some positive energy. That's like what I try to do.
Yeah, I agree. Like, just stay positive, and then it's not on you how other people feel. They look like a fool.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I just like try not to take anything too hard.
That's really that's really good advice. When did you start feeling confident in your hijab, or you have always felt confident?
I mean, you have good and bad days, always. But it was also without the hijab.
Yeah, true.
You have good and bad days. So I put it on by choice, and I felt super good with it. So I feel like I felt more like powerful, and you cannot you can judge me because of the hijab, but you cannot judge me because of my looks that much anymore. And I feel like for something which is like important to me, like fashion, it speaks for me then, because I feel like the hijab is like, for me also how I style it is like a clean like canvas, and then I can like show my mood and everything through my outfits.
Do you still remember the first fashion show you went to?
I do. Yeah, I do.
How was that for you?
Oh, it was actually I missed it for almost. Yeah, because I had no idea about anything. So
which one was it?
I actually don't remember, because it was like I was just invited from like the Fashion Week people. So I wasn't like, I actually didn't know, and I was so under pressure. It was also the time where I had like a talk. So I was like also with my mind there. And
so your first fashion week, you had even a talk. That's like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it was. And also like rushing, and I said yes to almost everything. So it was like show after show after show, but of course they were not close to each other. So there was like a show, I think it was at like 3 p.m. and I was like, okay, at 3 p.m. like we get in at like 10 minutes before. I didn't know that you have to be there, like, if you can, like 20 minutes before and get in immediately. Because not every, like, fashion show has, like, a seating. I thought, because I just watched vlogs of really big influencers from the industry, and they have, like, their seat, like, with their name. But, like, it's smaller shows. It's not like that. First come, first serve. Actually, they just tell you.
Really?
Yeah, they just tell you. Sometimes they just tell you front row.
Yeah.
But if it's full, then you have to like go back. And I arrived.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I also didn't know. And then I was taking pictures outside.
Yeah.
And just having a good time. And I went in, and everyone was sitting down, and I didn't get a seat. And then I was like, oh, I was supposed to get front row, and it was full. And then they kind of put me into the second row on like an extra chair. So, and I was so stressed out because I was like, I should have been there before. But yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
It was like, I was just embarrassed actually.
But yeah, for everything is a first time, right?
True. And then I learned about like with that, and yeah, but it was actually a bit embarrassing. It was funny. I'm just laughing. Like now I can only laugh about it. And people weren't really looking at me because it was already dark when I went inside. So yeah, but after that, like where I was on time or even early, I was, when I remember right, the only hijabi.
Maybe a weird question. Do you think these shows invite you to be inclusive? Don't understand me wrong, because I do 100% think you deserve that because you're the coolest person ever. But it's just like sometimes I do think that because I see only one hijabi in the room. Yeah. So I think then is this only one person because they want to look inclusive? Yeah,
true. But I feel like it could be. But it really depends because like I haven't had that much experience like brands really like being interested in me. Also, I only had like 2 experiences like in January, which were really good. And like the brands, they're really interested and they just really want to know more about it. So I feel like they want to be inclusive, but like from heart. Like they really are interested, and I think it's like fun and a good way. And like just in the West here, they just don't know like how to act, and they don't really like, also the PRs, then they don't really try out. So they go with the safe option, which is a non-hijabi.
Yeah, because a little bit controversial. But for example, yeah, I do see some, I'm just going to say it, some magazines, for example, here in Holland. Yeah. It's like, they are not inclusive at all. Like they will not feature you as a hijabi or it doesn't matter how much you will achieve, you will not get the spot.
Yeah, exactly. I also think so. And I feel like it's just through context, and like in the fashion magazines in general, like no shade, but but it's also just the industry. Like I had to learn it the hard way because I felt like no matter how much I did, no matter how good my outfits are, no matter like whatever, it's just not enough. But not because I'm not doing enough, but just because it's just through contacts and it's just the industry. But I did got like but it was also just because of a brand where I got in the Vogue Netherlands. But it was also controversial. There were like some comments under this post. Yeah, people were not so happy about it actually.
Yeah, I had that with multiple interviews that I did.
Yeah, you were also like I think you were like the front cover, right?
Yeah, for Cosmo. Actually, that was nice. That was really nice.
It looked really good.
Yeah, that one I didn't get a lot of hate from it, but there are always also some other ones that they are like, why would you even feature her, you know? But yeah, I think that's the place where you should make space for yourself.
But then I don't know if it will ever change. Like I don't know. Like I don't really want to change. I'm just trying, like for me, my best to be in the industry, to have fun, to do what is okay with me, what I can handle, and like also always with the mindset, okay, it's not me. I'm not like that. Like my personality is not the problem. It's just them and their way of thinking.
Because which advice would you give to modest girls that are not in the industry yet and they wanna be in fashion?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be bold. You have to get out of your comfort zone, and you have to be bold.
I think staying in your comfort zone, that's the most dangerous thing ever. Because you will feel it when you step out of it. Like you are maybe scared in the beginning, but when you do it, you're like, oh, oh, I just did it. Like,
Yeah.
what can happen? What's the worst thing that can happen?
And even if you get like a decline for something or you get like a no, okay, and then life goes on.
Is it difficult for you to get no's?
No, not anymore.
No?
Not anymore, no.
How did you learn to accept that? Because
I feel like it was just like me being at like a low point and just like thinking, like doubting myself so much, even though I knew just how much work I actually put into and thoughts. And I was like, why am I getting worked up about this? I feel like I can reflect pretty well. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. I think just like be bold, get out of your comfort zone, because it is scary, but what's the worst what can happen?
Oh, the cookies are ready.
Ooh.
Do you want some tea?
Yeah, please.
Yeah? Okay, go. All right, I brought some tea for us. You can choose your flavor, and I have a surprise because on every tea bag there is a question.
Oh, that's
so we should
fun.
answer it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So the first question for you is, what do you love most about being a woman?
Oh, that's a really good one. Okay. Let me think really quick. I know this is controversial, but you can just I like to call it rebrand yourself.
Yes.
And we're so fun with it. And I just love how we, us women, are just trying to make the most out of everything. It's just what I noticed. So yeah, just having fun, rebranding. Yeah.
You know, I love the rebranding because I think as a hijabi, you can really rebrand yourself every time. With every other color hijab or hijab style, you rebrand yourself.
Yeah, and it makes it look so different.
Yeah.
Sometimes edgy, sometimes cute, girly. I also love it.
Yeah. And no, it's your turn.
Okay. What's a small thing that instantly lifts your mood?
Food.
Oh, I love that.
Immediately.
I love that.
I don't know, it just makes me happy. So what will make you instantly happy?
Oh, a good outfit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's really, but also not on me, just seeing it. It doesn't I don't have to own it. I just have the best time looking at outfits, just thinking about it. When I see someone who has a good outfit, I just and I just even if it's not my my style,
yeah,
I just love it. If you see the person is confident, love.
Me too.
I love the outfit immediately.
You know, I sometimes think about, I wish I had a camera in my eyes. I love to watch people in outfits.
Yeah.
I want to do and then I take a picture. And I take a picture on my mood board. I wish my eyes could make a mood board.
Yeah, you know what I love? I love that. And I also had the thought, because last week I was in Paris.
Yeah.
And everything was just so beautiful. And I was just on my bike. And you know what I did? I loved it so much that I bought the glasses.
The meta glasses. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought about that. But you know what's holding me back? Okay, maybe weird because I don't want to be a weirdo. But you see when you are filming, because it's...
You can cover it. I didn't cover it. But you can cover the light thing I saw on TikTok. But I don't do it. I don't film the people. Their face. Never.
I have that when I'm, for example, because I live in Dubai and the outfits in the mall are so nice. All these women, they look amazing.
Yeah.
And with the heels. And I love bags. Bags, accessories is so much my thing. So I love, it's not some people think when you have expensive bags, it's so fancy, but I just love it.
Same.
Just seeing it gives me so much satisfaction.
Same. And also just fun. I love a fun shaped bag. If it doesn't have to be practical, it just has to look fun and just different. I love that. Yeah, I love it.
So what would you tell the version of you 3 years ago?
I think keep pushing. Things are gonna get better.
Did you ever have the feeling that you wanted to give up on your content?
Yeah, a lot of times. But I just kept pushing through. And like it's worth it. It's worth it. Just keep pushing. You're gonna get there. Yeah. Even though I'm not there where I want to be, but it's like process. It's always a process.
Yeah. And I also think people nowadays want things to happen overnight because of social media also, because they see people like having it all. But I really recognize through the years that everything is a process and things don't happen overnight. Yeah. It really takes time to build something.
True. And the process is fun. I mean, it's hard. And maybe in the time you think, oh, this like is too hard for me. But like if you look back on what you have done, it's so fun. And you laugh at like moments where you didn't know what to do, and now you just laugh at them because you mastered them somehow.
That is the biggest thing, like the nicest thing ever. Like at that moment, like I have been through some things that I was like, okay, I need to quit. I want to quit now. I doesn't want to do this anymore. And that I even didn't know how to solve the problem. And when you look back at it, you're like, really? It's not that deep.
But you're so emotional in the moment. So you're just like, oh, I can't do it anymore. But then like you take a deep breath, which maybe lasts 2 days, a week. Maybe.
And also as a woman, I think our month goes through cycles. Like one week we are so motivated, we can do it all. And then the next week we're like, I don't want to do anything.
I just want to chill. I just want to be in cafes and go to Pilates.
Oh my God, this is literally something I say every week. Like sometimes I tell my husband, I don't want to do this. I just want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to go to Pilates. I want to drink matcha and I want to go to cafes.
Just stroll around when the sun is out. Same.
It's so weird. But then and then a week later, I'm such a businesswoman and I want to do it all.
Then I'm like, oh, how can I sit at a cafe now? I can do it all now. Like,
Because I sometimes think about it. Do you think we as women are built for this? Like to do it all?
Oh, that's a hard one. I feel like hormonal wise, probably not. But in general, I feel like we're even better.
I agree. I didn't even hear you. I agree. We are better.
We're better. We're mastering it all through pain.
Yes.
Like men can't even imagine. Like
I think
the
we are
pain
very
we
strong.
have, we're the strongest actually. Like they can like go to the gym, they can do it all, be like a businessman. But once we're into like the flow state of business and doing what we love and what we can, like like I feel like realize our potential. They're done. They're done.
I completely agree. I think we as women can do so much. Like imagine like what we are capable of, like making children, taking care of the house, doing groceries, going to work, taking care of your kids. Like, okay, it's a choice if you want to do it all, but we are capable of doing it all. We are better.
We are better. That's it. That's the quote. We are better.
And I think the best way to end this conversation is we are better.
Exactly.
We are like women are the strongest. If we want something, we can do it and we don't have to be scared.
We'll find a way.
Yes.
It might take some time and take a lot of emotion. Like it will be a lot, but we can do it. In the end, we will master it somehow.
Indeed. And what I want to add to it maybe as the last thing, if we support each other, then we can even achieve much more.
Then like I feel like we're unstoppable then.
Yes, we are unstoppable. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Such an amazing conversation with you.
I just wanted to like stay here. And
I just know that we need to end it because we have been yapping for so long. But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.